Hey guys, today I got a package, some info, and some opinion. Stay tuned if you want to hear it all and see it all. Hey guys, welcome back to the Awesome Toy Box. I'm your host, Troy. How you guys doing? So today I thought I'd tell you a little bit about myself, because I know since I switched to comics, a lot of people don't know much about me. And I want to talk about CGC gradings, and I want to show you this package I got. So let's start it off right back with who I am. So about 3 years ago I started doing YouTube I don't do it, this is probably the most consistent I've done it ever, but I did Funko Pops. I was huge into Funko Pops. You can still see I still got a lot of like the grails and stuff behind me. But I also did some other stuff. I did Hot Toys, other stuff, so that's why I said toy box. So there you go. And awesome toy box, because it is awesome. And one day I will do, I still need to do my room tour once I get done, but I can kind of show you, because you got, I got comics there, I got He-Man up there, I got all sorts of stuff over there. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. Up there, got my thing shelf. So, whoa, there we go. So there you go. That's what. So it's back, I want to say almost a year ago now. Might be a little bit over a year now, actually. I did a trade. Someone had New Mutants 98. They had gotten it in a, they'd won it basically. They didn't want it, but I had a Carnage pop they wanted. The New Mutants was a 7.0. It's that same one that's sitting right there. Right there. I had it clean pressed and got an 8.0 on CGC, but it was a CBS before, so I cracked it and opened it and got an extra point out of it. So I did that trade, and then once I did that, then I started thinking about all the comics. This is my third venture into collecting comics. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get into it, and like most people, I am, since I didn't mention already, I am a veteran. So, I'm a disabled veteran actually, but, so money's an issue. I don't have unlimited money. I got very, very limited money every month, blah, blah, blah. But I had this huge Funko Pop collection. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to sell it and put that money right into comics. I asked my wife, make sure she was okay with it, because, that is a lot of money and stuff like that. She goes, well, you know what? As long as you're not spending it, you're actually just, trading one thing for another, no problem with it. So that's what I did. And as you can see, in almost a year, I have amassed quite a collection. And that's not all from trade. I have bought stuff here and there too, but basically my Funko hobby funded my comic hobby. So there you go. That's the reason why. That's where it came from. It's because I got so many toys. That's why I got into comic books. Do I still do Funko Pops? Very, 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 very rarely. It's not that I don't think the hobby's dying. It's not. People tell you that, oh, the next Beanie Babies, that's BS. Don't listen to that. If you're doing Funko still, keep doing Funko, because I go to every convention I go to, I see Funko Pops. And every convention I go to, I see people buying Funko Pops. So yes, there was a law, I think, overproduced. So you have that Pops from 2014, like 2019-ish. Those are all really desirable. People really want the majority of them. And then there's a gap. Basically during the coronavirus, the mess of 2020 and 2021 and all that, where Funko just overproduced, oversaturated the market, and it really killed the hobby for a lot of people, because it wasn't as much fun. And then of course you have flippers on top of that, so that can kill a hobby real quick. My thing is they just weren't making anything else I was interested in. They mainly anime, stuff like that. As you can see, I used to have Looney Tunes. I had to sell them to get some really good comics. I actually sold them to get that Giant Size X-Men #1 right there. If you saw that, if you've seen that video, then you know that already. But I still have I have the entire Duck Dodgers run. I have all of the Thundercats. I have some rocks. I have a bunch of signed ones. One day I will get back in when I do my room tour. I'm actually going to go through. It's going to be a long video, guys. So hopefully you guys don't get too bored during that. But there you go. Okay, so that's basically my story. So I'm a veteran, used to do Funko, now I'm in the comics. I still collect all sorts of other stuff, hot toys, what have you, play video games, collect laser discs, I collect a lot of random stuff. So there you go. That's me and the toy box. So next thing up, because I don't want to just keep talking the whole time, I'm going to show you some pickups. I believe these are, yes. So I got on the other day, and I've watched his videos. If you're a comic guy, you probably have too, but very Gary on Whatnot was on there, and stuff was going pretty cheap. I think, let's see if I can tell you how much I paid total. So everything you're about to see today, I paid 6, 15, 25. So roughly coming to like $36 after shipping and everything. So $36. And let me show you all I got. First off, I start with, I got the Batman the Killing Joke. This is the hardcover, so this don't have really value, but it just presents so well. And if you just want to read it, I mean, great way to read it. Next up, I got a Thundercats. This is a sketch Virgin variant. This maybe not. Let me see. I won something too, so we'll see what that is together. Next up, we have the foil Captain America #1 by Rob Liefeld. Of course, with that crazy chest thing, he needs to learn how to do chests, but that's okay. This is gorgeous. This is another Thundercats. This is Thundercats #1. Limited production run of only 600s. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Again, like I said, I like Thundercats. I even stuff with the Funko Pops. Next, we have Darkwing Duck. I believe, yeah, there it is. So we got both the Darkwing Duck #1 dynamic spotlight on, and then the Virgin variant. Very cool. That's a set I wish I never got rid of, because I used to have I had all that entire set. Next up, we have the Captain America #1. This is just the normal variant by Liefeld, not foil or nothing. And then I needed this one because I don't know, I can't remember if mine's damaged or what have you, but I went ahead and got it anyways just to be on the safe side. It's Wolverine #75 with that awesome hologram. And the last thing I got, where'd it go? There it is. So I won, like I said, I won. He does giveaways constantly as he's doing this thing, which is great. Great guy. I mean, that's awesome to do that, but there you go. It's Arrow. And that is the full, and I don't know which one it is. We'll have to see that together. But this is, Green Arrow #1, exclusive variant cover. Very nice, very nice. And I hate these bags. Just let you know, guys, if you're buying bags, I have switched. I don't use tape no more. I use painter's tape because it don't stick to the comics. It peels off real easy. Rarely gonna damage it. But I also like the self-sealing. But when they put the self-seal up here, that's like the whole purpose of this is just, oh, well, that comic comes out, it's going to get snagged. Where if it's back here, it don't. So I don't know who put them up there. It's got to be an ease thing. I don't know. But there you go. That's it for that, okay? Tell me, guys, what you think about that. What was your favorite pickups, of course. Before I go into my little opinionated rant on grading, I just wanted to let you guys to give a chance to comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you see what's coming out. I got, stuff's coming in every day. I got videos coming out on a regular. This Sunday, it's going to be NFO right here on this channel. I missed last Sunday. A lot of stuff's going on. You guys don't really care about, but we will be back. Hopefully everybody will be there. I feel bad that I let everybody down by not being able to show up last week. But anyways, there you go. That's it for that. Okay. So, if you watch other channels, you should know by now that CGC 9.9s pre-screens are available. 9.9s, 9.8s are going to be worthless, which means everything else beyond that's going to be even worthless. Let me just tell you that is a load of crap. One thing, grading's great. I don't mind grading. I got a lot of slabs. I think typically for slabs, I only do slabs on older books. If I find the slab cheap of a book I need, or if the artwork is the whole reason why I'm buying it, it's going in a slab. So preservation, protection, and the show off, or I picked it up cheap. That's the only reason why I do slabs. So with that being said, I think people who pay a premium for that 9.8 are throwing their money away. And that's just flat out. I'm not... You can, fight me on it. Like, everybody's like, oh, I want that pristine, so that's why I want the 9.9s now, too. I guarantee you, anybody who does CGC and who buys these comics regularly and sends them in and stuff will tell you the same thing, that they've got 9.8s that they truly believe should have been a 9.6 or 9.4, and they've got 9.2s, 9.4s, 9.6s that guaranteed should have been a 9.8. And it literally just matters on who graded you that day and how they were feeling. I mean, it's that simple. They have what, Loose Larry or whatever other channels call them, give overly good things. So that's the issue I have, because there is not, I mean, they go by a basic idea, but there is not, because I can tell you right now, that New Mutants 87 right there, 9.6, I've looked at it. I've got 9.8s up there. You can see there's some 9.8s. The Uncanny Spider-Man 9.8s up on the top row. I got some 9.8s, and I can find flaws on every one of my 9.8s. Because you're allowed, I think, one or something like that, something stupid. But I still cannot find a flaw on that New Mutants 87. I had someone else look too, and they didn't see either. They have no idea why it got that. But the graders' notes, like I said, if you saw that video, every one of my ones that got, instead of a 9.8, 9.6, said the exact same thing. Light spine wear. That's all it says. Light spine wear, which, that could happen in the pressing. Who knows? I don't know, but I don't see it on there. So that's what I'm saying. It's literally up to who judged that book. So the fact that there's 9.8s out there that people are afraid to crack open and send in because they're positive it won't come back another 9.8. And there's people with 9.6s that are still wanting to think, you know what, I just need to crack it in and send it in this time because I think I can get a 9.8. It's happening. There's a multitude of videos out there. Go watch them. They're all over the place. Is it a scam? In a way, the 9.9s, I totally believe it is, because the difference between a 9.8 and 9.9 is so minute, it's ridiculous. So if you're going to pay a premium for a 9.9, that's silly. I truly think that the new 9.9 thing is going to actually make the 9.9s be worth less, because people are going to be like, oh, well, there's 9.9s everywhere, and there's no real difference between a 9.8. Why am I going to pay the same price for a 9.9 now that there's 40 of them, when before there was 4, So I really think that's going to be opposite of what most people are predicting. But like I said, guys, don't waste that money on that 9.8. Go out and get you that 9.6, okay? It is nice to have that 9.8 up there. It looks good and everything else, but the 9.6 is sometimes just as good of a book, if not sometimes better of a book. It truly is. So there you go, guys. 9.9s, that whole thing's just a money grab in my opinion. The 9.6s, half the time, I think they just want you to send it, crack it, repress it, and send it back in to get that 9.8, which is another way of money grabbing. I mean, they're a business trying to make money. So you've got to understand that they're going to sit there and try to figure out ways of getting that. And I'm sure someone said, and I could be wrong. So if there's a CGC grader out there watching this right now, tell me if I'm wrong. But I truly believe that they tell the people flat out, If you think it's a 9.8, but you're not 100% sure, mark it a 9.6. I almost guarantee you that's the philosophy they live by, because marking it too high is not, once it's there, for the most part, they're stuck there. But if you mark it low, it can always be sent back and resubmitted, and maybe you'll get that 9.8. So there you go. That's my rant, guys. Hopefully you guys understand. Like I said, save your money. Get that 9.6. Don't pay the money for the 9.8. It's just silly. It really, truly is silly. Okay. That's all I got, guys. Again, make sure you guys, like I always say, check in with your friends, family, and loved ones. Make sure they're okay. Make sure they know you're doing okay. And as always, guys, just like the advice I'm giving you about going that 9.6, collectors help collectors. Peace. I'm out.